Elvis. Wow, my camera does not like that glyph. But it's Dominus. If you try to leave the room or whatever, you can't really do that, so you might as well not even hesitate. Boy, my camera does not like that glyph. So absorb it. If you go back to Barlow, he'll say some stuff. I forget what he says. I don't think it's anything of importance. Now, if you go take a look at your glyphs, you're going to instantly think, holy heck, I want to attach Dominus Hatred. Next time I get to a save room, I'll show you why you do not want to use Dominus Hatred. I will show you very quickly, and you will quickly learn. Be careful right here. You don't want to walk by anything bloody here, which means everything pretty much, or else it'll hurt. Grab 500 gold and come in here. And it's time to save this villager.
Saved!
And he's gonna be like, saved! And he's gonna be like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna be butchered by this she-devil, and I'm gonna be like, what? I have no interest in butchering you. Yeah. And this is obviously the first of the Psycho Villagers. He is the healer of the town. You'll later find some use for him. Something they did, if you played Portrait of Ruin, there's the wind quests. And the villagers in this game, some of them have quests, kind of like Wind did. So, grab some sage there, and don't get beat up by an invisible man. Level up. As you come over here, you better watch out for Frankenstein. Oh no, wrong, it's the creature. Frankenstein was the doctor who created the monster. I love pointing that out to people. Creature was a boss in Portrait of Ruin. Was an enemy in Dawn of Sorrow. It's had its share of roles. And the thing is not easy to take down, as its flame dirge and its lightning and its also powerful kicking, so be careful for it. Ow. Up here is another treasure chest. Get some sage. More spear guards. You should be used to them by now. And up here, let's see, I'm gonna switch glyphs here to my axe glyph. Up there is a breakable wall where you could get Konami Man, which I have no idea what that does for you, other than it gives you 5,000 points. Whatever that does. I really don't know what that does. If I ever come up with it, I'll add one of YouTube's annotation thingies, or I'll just mention it later. But as of now, I have no idea what its use is, other than to look pretty. Grab a heart max there. In here, be very careful. Yes, there's spear guards, but there's also a devil, a very deadly devil, and he is beating me up right now. And guess what? It's another annoying cat. I bet we all love those things. Some of us are getting beat up here. There is, copper ore. Ooh, more copper ore. That cat there is Jacob's cat. He will be in Jacob's store by rescuing it. The cats do have a use I've discovered, and as I mentioned earlier, you can talk to them with a certain glyph, and they'll mention some hints to you when you talk to them, but the hints I've determined are pretty useless, and you won't really find them all that important. I find the glyph to turn into the Black Panther more useful than being able to talk to the cats. There's some transformation glyphs later in the game that allow you to transform. I think there's 3 of them. One of them is to turn to a bat lady. I think another one's a cat. I forget the third one. But I tend to really like those glyphs. I didn't really find any use for them, but after I started using them, I really learned to like them, so you'll probably see me using those when I get them later. Right there's a sickle glyph. It's very useful. Come in this room and watch out. You don't want to be electrocuted. And it's really easy to get electrocuted. And if you get electrocuted, it's gonna hurt. So you gotta like dodge and weave and crap, or else you're gonna get hurt. Stand right here, absorb this glyph. This glyph is very important. It's a very important glyph for a boss later in the game. It's probably the most useful glyph for that boss that I'm referring to later. I don't really want to talk about it now. It's in the trailers. That stupid boss that always says, "Rage be wild," and I'm like, no, I want to shoot you. Come in here, watch out, more Minera Prison lights, and these ones aren't as fun to get caught by as the other ones. These ones bring out, I forget the enemy's name, but it's like the Tin Man or something. And the Tin Man has incredible defenses, and if you're on the health that I am right now, you do not want to be caught. But find a glyph that is not a slash or hammer, something like a spell. I do not know if electric works on it or not. I'll show it. I may show it later when I come to rescue that villager I left behind that I couldn't save because I don't have the double jump. But if you beat the Tin Man in the center of a room, a chest will appear after you beat it, and it will contain a strength ring. And strength ring really isn't all that useful though. Here's a vital treasure chest, and as of this point, I am switching my, I may switch my buttons up as soon as I get a break here, because the glyph or the treasure I just got, allows you to switch, sleeves, kinda like Doppelganger and Dawn of Sorrow. And you're gonna find out that you're gonna be needing to switch glyphs up a lot in this game. So it really helps to get yourself some different glyph sets. I have my own. Let me set up what I want to be my glyphs. I'm gonna go back probably and do a little, well, no. Well, next off, you could leave the Minera Prison Island. From here, you could go to the lighthouse, but I recommend going back to the village.